Hey guys, I hope you had a great week. This is Tony Myers and it's 321 Friday. Today is June 26th. So 321 is done by James Clear. He's the author of Atomic Habits. And I love reading this newsletter. It helps me think, helps me gain some perspective. Hopefully it'll do that for you as well. So here we go, 321 on the power of trees, celebrating others, and how to have better ideas. 3 ideas from the author. Your first attempt might not be very good, but nobody's early work is good. There will always be a gap between where you are and where you want to be, and the bridge between the gap is courage. The courage to look foolish in the beginning, the courage to show up again when your early work is criticized, the courage to look yourself in the mirror and say, I realize that I'm not good enough yet, but the only way to get better is to keep working at it. Idea number 2. One of the more effective ways to force yourself to have better ideas is to create an artificial constraint. For many years, I wrote 2 articles per week, and it would often take me over 20 hours to complete each article. Then I said, if I only had 2 to 4 hours per week to write my newsletter, what would I do? That artificial constraint led to the creation of the 321 newsletter, which has become an incredibly popular format. Sometimes you can improve by cutting your options off. I love that. Just figuring out how can I do more in a shorter amount of time. I think that's the challenge with jobs, is that you've got to put in your 8 hours a day. But you see so many people wasting a lot of that 8-hour time frame. What if you gave yourself 4 hours to get your work done? I bet you could still do it. You'd find a way to do it. Thought number 3, you should always be rooting for the people that you know, not only because you may need their support tomorrow, but also because it feels good to celebrate something. Celebration can rescue your day, even if it's someone else's victory. Envy will ruin your day, even if you're actually winning. Wouldn't the world be a better place if we just uplifted each other more often and celebrated each other's successes? Okay, 2 quotes. First quote, writer and speaker Katrina Mayer offers a reminder. Time spent amongst trees is never wasted time. How many of you guys have been out walking in the woods lately? Anybody just take that time, take your earbuds out, maybe leave your phone in the car, go out there and walk in the woods. In our little town, this is funny, we have a little park and there's been some bear sightings, which is probably surprising to most people, so be careful where you walk. Quote number 2, minister and philosopher Lawrence Pershall Jacks, in Living an Aligned Life. A master in the art of living draws no sharp distinction between work and play, labor or leisure, mind, body, education, and recreation. He hardly knows which is which. He simply pursues his vision of excellence through whatever he is doing and leaves others to determine whether he is working or playing. To himself, he always appears to be doing both. All right, one question for you. If you want a plant to grow, you can fuss over it every day, watering, weeding, moving it toward the sun. Or you can place it in the right soil and let nature do most of the work. A seed planted in the right spot often thrives on its own. Life is much the same. Progress is not only about how hard you work, but also about where you decide to work. Here's the question. Where is your energy better spent right now? Pushing harder or planting yourself in better ground? Often I tell people that they might be an A player in a B game. So you might want to shop around a little bit. It's not good to job hop or change teams quickly just because of a personal dispute or something like that, but really evaluate, could you be taking yourself to the next level if you surround yourself with the right environment? So there you go. That is 321 Friday. Have a great week.